Did John Hinckley Jr. win with an insanity defense? Have you ever wondered how the insanity defense works in high-profile cases? Today, we will look at John Hinckley Jr. and his infamous attempt to assassinate President Ronald Reagan in 1981. This case is a prime example of how the insanity defense can play out in court. John Hinckley Jr. was found not guilty by reason of insanity. The jury decided he was legally insane at the time of the crime. This meant he could not understand that what he was doing was wrong or follow the law. The jury took about 24 hours over for days to reach this decision, which applied to all 13 charges against him. The defense in Hinckley's case used the American Law Institute's Model Penal Code standard. This standard requires the prosecution to prove that the defendant did not have a mental illness or that they could understand their actions were wrong. The jury found that Hinckley met the criteria for legal insanity. Even though the prosecution's psychiatrists diagnosed him with personality disorders, they argued these did not meet the legal definition of insanity. From a criminal defense viewpoint, Hinckley's case shows the difficulties of using the insanity defense. It is not enough to simply claim mental illness. The defense must show that the illness severely affected the person's ability to understand or control their actions. In Hinckley's case, the defense successfully argued that his obsession with actress Jodie Foster and his mental state at the time met this requirement. However, the verdict led to public outrage. Many people thought the decision was too lenient. This response prompted Congress and several states to change insanity defense laws. They made it harder to use insanity as a defense and introduced options like guilty but mentally ill. These changes aimed to balance public safety with the mental health of defendants. In practical terms, Hinckley's case illustrates that winning an insanity defense does not mean immediate freedom. Instead, it often leads to long-term psychiatric care. After the trial, Hinckley remained under psychiatric supervision for over 30 years. This shows that a successful insanity defense means treatment rather than releases. So, to answer the question, yes, John Hinckley Jr. did win with an insanity defense in a legal sense. However, this case also highlights the legal standards for insanity defenses and the broader effects on criminal law and public policy.